Hello and welcome to my channel, Softly Inspired. I'm Julie Kenny. Every month I talk about speaking about your business to promote yourselves in an authentic and effective way, a way you can be confident. This time I'm going to be talking about preparing for those guest speaker slots. What do you need to think about? What might you expect? And how do you go about it in the first place? I'm going to be sharing a lot of tips in my group this month on those very topics. But in this short video, I'm just going to be covering a few basics. Speaking in networking groups is a fantastic way to get your face and your business known. It's a lovely way to really allow people to get to know you. If you speak in a way that really puts across your values and the essence of what you care about, then you're more likely to connect with your ideal clients, collaborators, and advocates. And that is an amazing way to grow your network. But how do you prepare? Well, first you obviously need a talk that you can offer. But when you start looking at networking groups, many are desperately trying to find somebody who will speak for their group on a topic that maybe is a little bit different, gives them a little bit of an edge, or just a bit more character. Everybody needs a wide variety of services and support for their business and also in their personal lives. And those people are looking for a speaker that they can connect with. So finding those networking groups, which you can do on Facebook, through Google, and through event platforms, and contacting the organisers, going along and seeing what sort of speakers they already have, is a great start to finding yourself somewhere to speak. The next thing to think about is the fact as soon as they say yes, and most of them will, as soon as they say yes, you have to be prepared for the questions that will follow next. What's your talk about? What's the title? Think about a title that will help them draw their networkers in. You are part of selling that networking event. So offering something that people want to hear is definitely a way to getting onto that agenda. They may probably will want a little bit of a bio about you. What's your background? What do you do now? What do you normally talk about? What sort of clients do you have? Of course, depending on your business, will really guide what sort of answers you want to be giving to those questions. But think about that bio and have a standalone bio that you can send out. Of course, you want to adapt when you've got a slightly different group, but a bio that you can send out without too much work, because that's going to be part of your networking organisers' promotion for their event. And along with that bio, they're wanting to have a picture of you, most likely. It does depend on the event. Some will just have a title, some will say with guest speaker, but many will want to see something that they can put and promote on their social media. If you have a banner page, a small banner poster for that talk, That's ideal for them. People who organise events, people who organise networking events particularly, and I have been one of those people for more than one group. It's a lot of work to organise that event. When a guest speaker comes along, who has their bio, who has a picture, who has something that they say, hey, here it is, you can promote this on your platform to tell you what I'm going to be talking about, that really takes a huge amount of effort away from what that organizer has to do. And the advantage of that, not only for the organizer, but for you, is that means you are going to get your picture, your talk, your business out there and seen much sooner. If they can talk about that for the month until you speak, that's a long time. So even those who may not come along to the event may well see that promotion, see that picture. I think, well, I can't see them speaking then, but you are still in their minds. So do prepare that talk. Find out what sort of event you are speaking at, what the expectation is for time, for equipment. Go and test that equipment. Are you expected to have a presentation? Are you expected not to have a presentation? You might have to adapt your talk for either. And particularly if it's online, find out what platforms it's going to be run on. A lot of online networking runs on Zoom, but sometimes it's Teams now, or Google platform, or it might be a Facebook event. There are still a few options out there that people are using. So find out what the setup is, find out what the expectations are, make it as easy as possible for you to be part of their promotion for their event as soon as possible. And finally, make sure you know what you want from that event. Perhaps you're going to ask them to join your Facebook group, or a program, or a new event or course that you're running. Maybe you've got a promotion going on for something that you sell. Think about how you're going to offer that at the event. And again, make it easy. So there's my thoughts on setting up and preparing yourself to speak at a networking event to promote yourself. If you'd like to know more, go to my Facebook group or my Facebook page. The group is for women. However, the page, of course, is open to everybody. So follow my page, Softly Inspired, or my group, Embracing the Speaker Within. I'd love to see you there.